Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great. We got a package, and we're going to open the package because those are the rules. Those have been the rules for 8 years. They're continue to be the rules. If you send something to my P.O. box, I open it on camera. So far, I've not been embarrassed by that. So thank you, people who watch this, for never embarrassing me. We're going to open this, but first I need to start with a story because it involves this package in a way. I got a text. This, by the way, I know who this is from. This is from our friend Jonathan, who he texted me and said, "Have you checked the P.O. box in a while?" And I said, "No." He said, "Well, you should." And I said, "Okay." And then I said, "Thanks for reminding me because there's an issue with my P.O. box." Well, man, I just gave it away. Shit. Okay, this started like 2 weeks ago. My phone rings. My phone very rarely rings. The phone number at the end of at the title card of this show and at all of my, that's a real phone number. It's my Google phone number. You can text that number. You can call that number. It goes to my phone. Like, it's me, right? But my real phone number doesn't ever ring. I don't have, well, it used to, but I don't have creditors anymore. Like, everything is taken care of. So that the phone does not ring. And if it does, that generally induces panic because that means something's happened with my parents or whatever. But it rang, and I looked, and it said United States Post Office. And I thought, well, I don't think I've ever gotten a call from the post office. That's a weird thing. So I answer the phone, and the lady on the other end of the phone says, "Is this Mr. Dodd?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And she says, "This is," I think her name was Sherry, with the United States Post Office. "Are you aware of why I'm calling you?" And I was like, no. No, I'm not. And she goes, she lets out this long sigh. She goes, "Okay." And I'm like, what did I do? What do you have to do to get a call from like, did my dog bite somebody? Is there a neighbor dispute? Did I get is somebody accusing me of, like, immediately, I'm going through these nightmare scenarios, like, what could possibly be the issue? Why would the post office call me? And why would you start this phone call this way, lady? And she goes, okay. She said, "You currently have a post office box at the Watson post office." I said, "Yeah." And she says that they are not renewing their contract after this year, so you'll need to find different arrangements for your P.O. box. And I was like, "Oh, thank God." Right? I was like, oh my God. Like, it felt like I was being reprimanded. Who starts a call that way? Like, "Do you know why I'm calling you?" Like, no. Like, that's what a cop says when he pulls you over. "Do you know why I pulled you over?" Like, I probably do. But in this case, like, I'm thinking I didn't do anything wrong. My dog hasn't gotten out. Nobody's been bit. The neighbors, I don't get their mail. They don't get my mail. Like, nothing crazy could have possibly happened. Turns out it's just a stupid P.O. box. So I've had this P.O. box now for 10-ish years, I think. I got it to kind of hide my address. It's really because my business, this show and the work that I do for K-12 schools and stuff is tied up under my LLC. I have an LLC with an EIN and all that stuff. So my personal information is not attached to that business. So I have a business P.O. box. That's what it's there for. It costs me like $60 a year. It's on my way. Like, if I leave my house and drive to town, basically, to the downtown area where all the fast food and shopping, not shopping, but like towards my parents, towards my kids' schools, towards the hospitals, all that stuff, I have to drive past this post office, which is not a post office. It's just like, it's one of those little, it's part of a laundromat. And I don't think they do a whole lot of postal business. I don't think anybody knows that it's a post office. I was shocked when I went online to reserve a P.O. box all those years ago. So there, I'm paying something like, I want to say it went up to almost $80 a year this year. Fine. Like, I pay $80 for my privacy. I'm okay with that. That's not a problem. My new options are, I switched to a post office that's close. It's about the same distance away as that post office. But it's like, it's in Nowhereville. Like there's no reason for me to ever go over there except for to check this PO box. I would have to drive over there to check it. I could go over there and that PO box would cost me $84 a year. Okay. Or I could go to my downtown, like the real actual downtown Fairmont post office. But it's like that costs me $182 a year. So I haven't decided yet, but the PO box is still active for I think 2 more months. I think it goes out at the end of March. So by that time, I need to have settled this situation. I've thought about switching back to my home address, but I do like leaving this option open for you guys. Sometimes people will take advantage of it and send me cards or whatever. I like it, so I think I'd like to keep the business address. I need to file my business report this year anyway, so if I'm going to update my address, I need to do it soon. So I think I'm probably going to go and just pay the extra to have the downtown post office. The post office over the other post office does not do. They do not have parcel lockers. So if I were to go there, somebody would have to be there, which I've had issues with that at this post office. If there's nobody's there to give me the parcel, they can't. Whereas if I go downtown and they put something in and somebody sends me something bigger, they'll put it in a parcel locker and give me a key in the mailbox. So I'll probably go and just pay the extra, whatever it is. That's fine. But I think I'd like to keep the privacy, so we'll keep that up. Regardless, we got a package. I know it's from Jonathan. I just thought that was an interesting story because I felt like I was like getting called to the principal's office or something like that. Like, you know, you should go. You've done something wrong. Oh my. I see stuff. What did Jonathan? There's all kinds of stuff in here. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Okay, I got notes. Here. All right, if I remember correctly, the last time Jonathan sent me a box of stuff, he sent little notes with each item, and it appears he's done that. Yeah, he's done that again. So we have little notes. Let's see. I have stick it to something. I'm assuming. Oh, sweet. Spec tape. I've heard excellent things about spec tape. This is a double-sided tape that's supposed to be super, super sticky, but also not difficult to remove. I currently use carpet tape, which is it's hard to get off once you put it on. This is like supposed to be kind of in between, like a masking tape on both sides, which I'm super excited about. Thank you so much. That I've been wanting for a while. So yes, round over something. He bought me an 1/8" round over bit. This is another something that I've been wanting for a very long time. I keep my that's right. I can't reach it. My $50 router that Chris had an issue with. I keep a 1/4" round over bit in my $50 router, and I feel like a 1/4" is just too much most of the time. So I've had an 1/8" round over on my list for a while. So I'll probably keep this in that just ready to go, and I can 1/8" round over anything. I'm super excited about that. I've been wanting that for a long time. Okay, these I do not believe were on my wish list. This is just something that Jonathan decided to get me, and it's got 2 notes. It says open something. And then open something else. I saw you struggling to open the squares a couple weeks ago. And so he got me Open X knives, which come in tamper-proof packaging. Could I... All right, we got to open this on camera and try to make it work on the other one, right? So I'll open this. We'll use some scissors, and then we'll try to open something with the amazing Open X, as seen on TV. The Open X retractable button bladed box package opener. If I can get this open. This is why Jonathan sent these, because he watched me struggle to open these packages. What the heck? I should have just cut all the way around. As seen on TV, guys. I don't have television. I mean, I do, but I don't have cable. Opens water bottles, boxes, DVDs, pill containers, snack bags. This opens all kinds of stuff, and it's basically, it looks like there's just an X-Acto blade in there at an angle. So let's see if the Open X will open an Open X. Would that be hilarious if it wouldn't? Like this is, it doesn't do you know, like the whole product is designed to open, to stop struggling, it says. Stop struggling with those stubborn plastic packages. Dual blade package opener. Oh, shoot. Oh, look at that. It's got a blade there. That's probably the blade that I'm supposed to be using to open this thing. So let's try that. Dude, look at that. And the blade auto retracts. It's spring loaded. Now we can put this other one. Oh, look at that. Guys. All right, here you go. Product endorsement today. The Open X dual blade package opener. Thank you, Jonathan. This is perfect because I have one for down here and I have one for the junk drawer in the kitchen, which you guys have junk drawers, right? Have we ever talked about junk drawers? Maybe we'll do a maybe we'll do a video someday on the contents of my junk drawer. This is fantastic. Thank you. I will use the hell out of that as I just did. So anyway, thank you for the packages. Thank you for the gifts. I very, very, very much appreciate it. I appreciate all of you, obviously. That's why I do this. But we will move the P.O. box. It'll be a different address someday, and I will let you know when that happens in case you try to send me something during that time. There will be, obviously, I'll do a mail forwarding and that sort of stuff. So, okay. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know sounds smart is tort. It is a noun meaning in law a civil misdeed requiring compensation of the victims. Cutting the branches off a neighbor's tree that went over the fence into your yard is at most a tort, not a felony. Tort, T-O-R-T. That is not against the law here at all. In fact, it's if it's over your property line, it's your property. So you don't have to ask permission. And my parents have had issues with that, and the people have tried to complain. Like, sorry, this is my yard. Is it seriously a tort in other places? Also, for some reason I was thinking a tort was some sort of dessert.